Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me and you are able to watch my screen. So, welcome for our second demo session. Yesterday, we have completed one demo, and I already published the demo one in YouTube channel. Here in my YouTube channel, you can go through this. Okay, and today we are going for the second demo, and tomorrow is going to be the third demo session. So tomorrow is going to be our third demo session. And day after tomorrow onwards, we are going to start the regular classes. So the agenda of tomorrow today demonstration is today we are going to talk about a detailed syllabus of our supply chain management and then detailed training procedure, how we are going to do that training module, means time frame and how we will go for first which module will start and then which module will go ahead with that. And then we are going to have a practical assignment where you will come to know what is our excuse me, what is our roles and responsibilities in the project as functional consultant. Okay, and we are going to do all these three. So the first one is I wanted to go ahead with first the detailed syllabus of supply chain management. Before that, quick recap yesterday class. So yesterday we talked about what is cloud, what are different cloud companies are available in the market, how they are providing the cloud services to the customers. They have established data centers across the world, providing the services to the customers. Now, customers no need to worry about the complete infrastructure of the IT. They can concentrate on their business. The entire applications they can move into the data centers so that the cloud companies 24 by 7 they'll take care of it. Only you need software engineers who will just manage your applications. You can recruit. Don't need to worry about the DBAs, admins, networks, hacking, server configurations, and everything will be done by the cloud-based companies. Only thing you are just going to make the payment. You are just paying the rent monthly, yearly, or based on the usage. Based on the usage you are going to use. So there are different cloud companies, as I said, AWS, Azure, Google, and Oracle. So it's not only just giving the servers and rental basis to the customers. The cloud companies has developed their own tools and products also. They are providing those tools and products and subscription based to the clients. Subscription based to the clients. If you say just simply, I have established the servers in my data center, why don't you use our servers? Clients may say that no problem, we are ready to invest the money and we can buy our own servers. Okay, but we are looking for an excellent tools and products in your cloud environment. Yes, we are ready to come to your cloud. So obviously that is attraction from the client's point of view, right? So Oracle has got an excellent tools, like different tools and products are available. In that, Fusion Applications Cloud ERP is one of the next generation ERP, which has got complete requirement, whatever is required for the clients nowadays. It's complete cloud, mobility, analytics, social integrations. Very easily you can configure. Okay. There are different ERP products are there who are the competitors in the market, but among that, no other ERP does not have this Fusion application features. Still, the biggest competitor for Oracle Fusion is always SAP. SAP is the biggest competitor always for Oracle. Okay, but still, now I can say one best example where the SAP is lacking. I can tell you. For example, Birla Sun Life Insurance is one of the insurance client. Okay, they are already using some softwares. They are already using some softwares. Let's say they are using some .NET applications. They are using some .NET application. Some they are using some tools like Pega tools, reporting tools, and they are also using some storage applications. They are using some applications. Now, client says that I want to use the latest ERP in the market. Okay, there is a SAP. SAP is there, as well as Oracle is there. Of course, other Workday is there, Salesforce, Dynamics, but somehow The client is okay with SAP or Oracle. Okay, we are ready to go with either SAP or Oracle Fusion ERP. Now, what Birla Sun Life Insurance Company requirement is, they don't want to lose these applications, whatever they are using right now. They want to move all these applications to cloud, and also they want to use the ERP software, both. They don't want to lose this. They don't want to shut down their current applications. They want to continue with that applications, and also they want to use the new ERP. So for this procedure, SAP can't do this project. SAP say no. If you want to use this only ERP, no problem. SAP is ready to provide the service. SAP is not a cloud company. SAP is a cloud ERP company. SAP is not a cloud company. SAP is just ERP. They are not cloud. They are not providing any cloud services separately. They just have developed one cloud ERP software. If you want to use one cloud ERP, no problem. SAP is ready to provide cloud services on ERP. If you say, I have some applications, I will also move these applications to your cloud, provide some space and provide the services. No, I'm not doing that business. I'm not a cloud company. I'm cloud ERP developer company. I'm not a cloud company. So if you want to store all your applications, data and everything, then first go to the cloud company and start using that. Then Oracle can do that because Oracle is a cloud company. Earlier Oracle was also not like that. Same like SAP, earlier also Oracle. No problem. Around 10 years back, same thing. Oracle also just database company or ERP software company, not a cloud company. Now Oracle is one of the top four cloud company. Any client says that I have some softwares I will use into your cloud. Okay, Oracle will welcome you. They will provide you the server and they'll give the servers on rental basis, configuration, subscription based, and client has to pay the amount and move the application, start using it. And then they can start using whatever the software is required. But the same solution SAP cannot provide. Not possible from SAP point of view because they are not into the cloud business. They are purely on the ERP application. Again, they have to depend on Azure or AWS or Google or Oracle, right? So there the major impact will be there on. So I believe that in another 2-3 years, Oracle Fusion applications will be the number one ERP in the world. Because all these features, whoever a competitor is there will not be able to upload here. It will not be able to provide the services. This is a just logical discussion. It's not going to be any of other, general theory part, right? Yeah, that's a practical requirement. Okay. So that's what I can say that Oracle Fusion has got very good future going forward. And now we talked about finance, HCM, supply chain, and whatever the different modules we have. Now we are going to talk about here. Okay. So when it comes for the detailed description point of view, syllabus copy, whenever we are going to apply as a functional consultant, when you apply as a fresher, they may expect only functional knowledge from you, but you are going to apply as experienced consultant, 3 years or 5 years experience. So definitely what they do is they'll ask they'll ask you, do you have any idea about technical? Means reporting part, data migration, because this is expected nowadays. It's mandatory. We know that now the IT is not that much easy. Just I do only functional. I don't know technical. I don't have experience on technical. Earlier it was okay, but now you have to do it. We cannot say that this is technical work because someone will take that job. It's as simple as someone will take. No restriction when you are learning. You should be strong in functional and technical. Earlier, if you can also cross-check my demos of supply chain management. Earlier, we used to tell 100% functional. You can check this, my videos, demo videos. Okay. Earlier, we were telling that 100% functional and technical is just 40% only we used to teach because not much required 3 months back. But now the current industry is expecting you should be perfect functionally, you should be perfect technically. You can't say that 70%, 30%. No, no. It will be looks little bit complex, but we have to do. It's our life. It's our career. We have to do. So simply they will cut down the phone. That's all simple. Someone will catch. Someone will catch. Whoever is desperately required the job, definitely they'll get it. Yeah. So 3 months back, I have already posted my demo videos. In that demo videos, you can check. Earlier batches, we never taught technical fully. Just we have given one example for data migration, one example for report, one example for personalization, one example for security, one example for Redwood, one example for artificial intelligence. But now market is not that much easy. They are expecting both. You must be extraordinary, then only they are ready to take you. Otherwise, not possible. So,
Sir, I have a question.
yeah,
In technical, is it like contains the coding part or
SQL only. SQL only coding.
SQL
Yeah,
only? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
In SQL, just 4 5 hours sufficient.
Mhm.
One person will take SQL person. I'll assign one person. He'll take that classes.
Okay, okay. So there is no coding basically, only SQL queries and
Yes,
all.
yes.
Okay.
SQL is fine. Okay. So we are going to learn both functional and technical. Both functional and technical, no doubt. No, no other institution will provide both the things. Then why you are providing? Even earlier, me also same. Nothing. I don't want to blame others. Even I also same earlier. But now, if you say I know how to develop the report, but not having experience, okay. We are looking for actually technical, functional, techno-functional. We are looking for a person who can take it as an individual consultant. We are looking for a consultant who will complete the task, irrespective of whether it is functional or technical. This is the type of job market right now we have. So we should be very strong. We should be very strong here.
Hi,
So
Chandra
with
sir. Sorry for the interruption. I have one question here.
go ahead.
Technically means is the reports wise or SQL wise only? SQL
Reports,
reports.
reports. Yeah, BI reports. In BI reports, we use only SQL, right? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, normally we are running some concrete program EBS, right? The same thing we have to run some tasks and all
Yes,
here.
yes,
Like
yes,
those reports also we need to develop,
yes. We have to develop here.
but
So
we
you,
Here
don't
we
have
call it
much.
as ESS jobs.
But we don't have much knowledge on technical side, right? Then how can we develop that to those reports?
SQL, we are going to explain 3 4 days query writing. So
Mhm.
how we can write regular uses, where class, group by class, joins and all, then
Okay.
start building the reports.
Yeah, that's we know that we have created tables and giants and all. We have some big knowledge, but more
Mm.
knowledge we don't have, right? Technical side that we can.
No problem. That's what I'm telling. Like
Okay.
SQL point of view, we will go for train you and we will make you perfect. That's what I'm going to give the training. You don't
Yeah.
have the
Thank you,
knowledge.
sir.
That's why I'm going to give the training and make it perfect, right?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
sir, you gonna show one demo of that SQL, how that
No,
BI.
demo I'm not able to show you because the demo we are going to have complete functional. Today functional task and tomorrow also functional task. Technically we are going to have as usual here.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So that's the functional point of view will be complete inventory module, end-to-end setups and procurement module complete with Redwood. Entire procurement has been moved into the Redwood, and we are going to have the complete Redwood process here. How to enable and disable, what are the privileges, what are the roles, what are the profiles required for the Redwood that will be working, and then how to customize by using the Redwood. Development of Redwood is not our job. That's another technical. So there are two different types of technical in the cloud. One is SaaS technical, another one is PaaS technical. PaaS means platform as a service, where we write VBCS, OACS, and PLSQL, XML script. That is different. Okay, this is SaaS technical we are going to talk about here. Okay, and we'll be learning complete that Redwood and what are the areas Oracle introduced, artificial intelligence and all. Then order management, including the pricing, and then costing, receipt accounting. This we have this complete in depth of options over here. It is okay. So then integration with financial modules, API RGL, where we'll be talking about procure to pay and order to cash cycle, that we'll be discussing here.
And
And
order to orchestration also it will cover in order management, sir.
yes, yes, orchestration, GOP process, everything will come.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Chandra, one question actually here.
Yeah.
So this Redwood concept will be covered in this anything in the demo session? I mean, any explanation briefly like that?
We will be using Redwood pages only here.
No, in this demo sessions, it will be covered lightly how it will be.
No, that will be very simple part, Redwood customization. It looks like little bit complex also in the demos we cannot understand. Okay.
Oh,
Because that Redwood entire hierarchy required VBCS, Visual Builder configuration and all. Okay. So that comes directly when we are talking about in the procurement. It's as simple as I can say. For example, some person is working as supply chain cloud in already in the Oracle Fusion, but still you will not be able to work without Redwood right now. So it's very difficult also because the navigations part, privileges part, and different features you will be getting confused. Okay, so that's what we are going to work here. I'll show that now here. So whatever we are doing the assignment today and tomorrow, it's purely on the Redwood platform only.
yeah, thank you.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. This is Vijay. Sir, can we practice this into by coming institute or on offshore
Yeah,
Saturday,
we have
Sunday?
institute. We have institute. We have in Ameerpet and high-tech city. So you
Yeah,
can communicate with
actually,
our admin and you can talk with them.
actually, it is very difficult to, learn in online. However,
Let's
practically,
keep this doubt end of this demo because
done.
what we are discussing, what you are asking is completely irrelevant.
Done. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, please. Guys, when we are talking that a particular topic, let's restrict to that particular topic. I'll give the time once the topic is completed. That time we'll discuss. So, very first time, what I'm telling from RTL point of view is earlier it was completely functional. It was 100% functional and 20 to 30% we were taking technical point of view. It means like we used to have one BI report, one OTBI dashboard, and one security configuration, one workflow approvals, and one data migrations part. But this time, not one objects, at least 4, 5 objects will be doing. 4, 5 reports, 4, 5 dashboards, and 4, 5 securities, 4, 5 workflow customizations and approval modifications, 4, 5 objects data migrations we are going to do. Why we have to do 4, 5 objects? I'm a functional guy, right? No. That earlier it was okay, fine. But now the clients are expectations are completely different. Completely different. So if you are dedicated, if you are ready to work in that area, then only please go ahead with it. It's not that much easy. We need much dedication from our point of view because now and going forward also, not only now, going forward also, due to artificial intelligence impact or due to the product stabilization or due to geopolitics, what is happening right now in the world, definitely it is a big task for us. So we have to change our mindset. We have to change our mindset. We should not think that, okay, earlier what happened? When any software course means, okay, how many days? 2 months. Okay, 2 months course. Daily, 1 hour. Daily 1 hour, 50 hours course. No, no restriction like that. 1 hour class is done, then 5, 6 hours we have to sit. We have to go through the documentation. We have an excellent tools like ChatGPT, Gemini AI. For example, we discussed today mapping set concept. We have done one example. Then you have to go to ChatGPT and prepare a document and take different examples and start doing the practice and then again go for Oracle documentation. We have to do that. This particular assignment is required. We have to work like we have to do preparation like civils, like group 1, group 2 government jobs, how we will prepare. In that way, we have to prepare now for the software. So those days gone, as per my personal opinion. It's not that much easy. Yes, we are committed to provide you the subject. You start doing that, then definitely you can get the success here. Okay. So both we are going to have the complete functional and technical. As I said, 5 modules we are going to have. What are those 5 modules? First one, inventory module. Second one, procurement module. Third one, order management module. Fourth one, costing. Fifth one, receipt accounting. Of course, integration with finance is common. General flow we will be having integration. That is. Then technical point of view, admin part, and then BPM workflows, approvals, data migrations, very important, and reporting part, both BI and OTBI, analysis and dashboards, and security, very important, multiple securities, data access roles, and workflows notifications, approval workflow customizations, and AME, approval management engine rules configuration, and the base concept of value sets, flex fields, lookups, sandbox, personalizations, Redwood customizations. This all we have to do. And of course, artificial intelligence is there. Artificial intelligence, we don't find much practical, but where it is important is when you are conducting this ERP application workshops, you are supposed to explain what are all the places Oracle introduced AI. Around 12 places, Oracle introduced AI in supply chain management. Mainly in human capital, they have introduced around 25 places. 25 places you can apply the artificial intelligence and you can complete your task very fast. Okay. In supply chain management, Oracle is just started. Oracle has just started. Here it is. Okay. So we will see what are that areas next level. Okay. So that's the summary
Excuse
of
me.
the syllabus. Yeah.
Which one is inventory management, Chandra?
Sorry, come again.
Which module here is inventory management?
This one,
Material man-
product management and material management is nothing but invent.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Now, first we'll be talking about FSM. It's very simple. It's an admin part. We'll be discussing the administration, implementation process, data migrations, data uploading, and this all we'll be discussing. And security part also. Then first we'll start with inventory module. I'll explain you what are the setups required for inventory module in the sequence order. Then we will be performing set transactions. Transactions generally performed by Oracle. It's like an end users. Your client employees are going to use this. Your client employees are going to do this. Here it is. Okay. And then after that, we'll have different configurations, inventory controls, inventory replenishments. How will you configure min-max planning? Different types of min-max plannings we will be having. And inventory accuracy methods, we are going to have different accuracy methods. This. So once the inventory module is completed successfully, what I'll do is I'll give you the assignment that you have to complete. I'll give you the FAQ course that you can go ahead. As soon as the module is completed, okay, what I'll do, 2 things I'll provide you. 1, assignment. 2, FAQ courses. Assignment will make you whether you have prepared well or not. It's like an, it's like an assignment. What do you say? Examination. So you yourself can go for judge what is your level at this point of time. So after module is completed, I'll give you a list of assignment. If you are able to complete those assignment, you are perfect. The same thing, FAQ course. The around 3 hours of course will be there. There I'll give you the module, inventory module. What are the questions they'll ask you in the interview and how you have to answer. Answers, it's not a theory part, it's going to be a practical part. Okay. So that will be done. Once it is done, next second module will be starting, procurement module. So in the procurement module, we'll talk about the procurement setups, purchasing setups, how we will configure transaction accounting definition, means purchasing accounts. Then we'll start working with the procurement flow, like requisitions, purchase orders, like setting up the receipts. Okay. And within the procurement, we see the supplier portal, complete Redwood right now. Supplier portal is completely Redwood. That we'll be discussing in the Redwood, how we will configure. and then self-service procurement. Or SSP. Earlier, we were calling it as SSP, self-service procurement. Now we are calling it as RSSP. RSSP means Redwood self-service procurement. So complete. It means you don't have the option. You must use the Redwood in self-service procurement. So that we
But
will be
I have
discussing.
one note. I have one note, sir. Sorry for the interruption in between. You will cover manufacturing also, like BOM and WIP, uh, advanced supply chain management,
No,
planning.
no. We are restricted up to this modules only.
Okay.
Manufacturing, WIP and BOM, we are not into that. That's a separate course, but we are also not offering that course.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So we are talking about here RSSP. Earlier SSP, self-service procurement. Now we are going to call it as RSSP, Redwood self-service procurement. Okay. So the same thing like self-service procurement, whatever it was there, the same thing implemented in the Redwood. So the concepts wise will be same. The concepts, definitions, setups, and transactions same. But UI, user interface, looks like different. It will be different. Complete graphical. Complete graphical it will be. I'll show that. And then sourcing module will be discussing. Then after that, supplier qualification. So this all combination is a procurement. If we talk about procurement module, this all sub modules also covered. Purchasing, then self-service procurement, sourcing module, then we are going to have supplier qualification, portal, and this all we are going to have.
Sorry, Chandra, sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt. So
Yeah.
anything will cover for the planning related MRP here?
No.
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 Okay.
We are not talking about the planning, MRP, manufacturing, WIP, and BOM. That's an advanced course and separate course which is required for the.
Okay.
So next, we'll start with order management module. So as soon as procurement module completed, definitely we will give you the assignment. So you need to complete. I don't explain the assignment. I don't execute the assignment because I already given that complete training. If you go through my videos, you can easily complete that assignment. So assignment, I'll give you. This is what the requirement. This is what you have to do. This is what you are supposed to test it. I'll give you. It's like an exam. It's as simple as exam. Okay, you yourself is supposed to complete that work because already we discussed that module. You will find 100% answer in my videos here. Next. Okay. So next one is as soon as the module is completed, assignment and then FAQ course you are going to get. You need to go through that interview questions and answers. So that next. Same thing, order management module. So order management module, we are going to discuss complete end-to-end order management integration with inventory, order management integration with purchase order, complete order to cash cycle, different types of orders, how to configure the price list, how to configure the discount list, how to set up the GOP, architecture, customer sites, and integration with AR module, order to cash, how to put the holds, order holds, processing constraints, shipping flows, confirming rules and pick process, back-to-back orders, drop shipment. We have an excellent real-time person also. I'll be explaining, and he will also involve in the B2B process, supply chain creation and drop shipment, supply chain orchestration that we will be discussing complete. All these things, whatever I mentioned here, purely practical. 99% it's practical. Maybe 1% might be some theory part, which we don't have the access. But remaining all tasks are practical oriented only we are going to discuss. Okay. This drop shipment and all here. Then after that, costing. So costing generally earlier they were not asking, but nowadays they are asking what is costing types, costing methods, this all. So basically it's required for us. Cost accounting and cost management, receipt accounting. This is mandatory. Then BPM approvals, workflows, and then procure to pay, order to cash, and the BI reporting point of this. So I will ask the admin also to share. If anybody is required this copy, yeah, you can always get it from here, and you can communicate with our admin. They'll send you the syllabus copy also, so that you can see. Yeah, if somebody required detailed copy here. Okay, so that's about the syllabus part. So any doubts here about the syllabus point of view, please talk.
These workflow notifications, so in the technical side, so what are all the changes will be, what are the, we need to write the programming in the PL/SQL, anything like that?
No, no, that is different, writing the program. Only workflow notifications, customization, or creating the approval rules in the workflow BPM that we will be discussing. Task configurations, setting up the assignees, this all we will be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long it will take to complete the functional, and how long it will take to complete technical?
So both of it takes 2.5 months, 2.5 months to 3 months max.
2-3 months. And
Yeah.
after that, we will be able to get Oracle certification. So with this, we will be completely able to get the certification from Oracle.
Yeah, you can go for start writing the certifications for inventory module, procurement, order management. So whatever the training we are giving, that's sufficient. I'll also suggest some of the documents which you have to read before you go for certification. Then I'll also explain you how you can go for enroll for certification. What are all the topics they'll ask you, like syllabus for the certification. Let's get prepared and you can go for clearing the certification.
Okay.
One more question, Chandra.
Yeah.
So, and Fusion Finance and then Fusion SCM has been implemented. It's working perfectly. So, how frequent this SCM is fully fledged and implemented? It's working. The customers is happy with this SCM side.
Yeah, fine, no problem at this point of time. Supply
Okay.
chain management, now it's got human capital management, 100% stabilized. Then finance, of course, got it clear. And now it's on supply chain management.
I heard earlier, some issues with the procurement side have, so all these things are sorted out.
Yes, on procurement side, we don't have any issues. Maybe initially Redwood issues were there in the 25A first quarter, but now it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, one doubt, sir. So as an end user, I'm being working nowadays. As you say that technical is a must. So the coding of SQL and all. So how do you advise, sir? Will I
That's
be
what
able
I'm
to?
telling. SQL coding will be using only in the BI report point of view. So we are going to give 3 to 4 classes. You can go for attend that 4 classes that you can learn the SQL and then start writing the BI reports.
Okay, because in the interview, if they ask for the SQL BI, so will I be able to do it? Is what I'm little concerned, sir.
We have to learn that SQL, no
Okay.
problem. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, good morning.
Yeah.
Sir, which are the modules which will not be covering under this course, under SCM?
No, we are covering all under the SCM, right? This is called supply chain management.
Asset management, I could not find it in the syllabus copy.
Which one?
Asset management.
No, asset management not comes under as supply chain.
Oh, okay.
Supply chain is mainly for inventory, procurement, and order management. These three.
All right, sir. And what about Udemy? Your recordings are there on the Udemy, sir. So
Yeah.
that also the part of this course will be sharing us later.
Not required because you are attending the live classes, right? That is the regular classes. Udemy only FAQ courses I'll be giving it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So whatever Udemy courses I published in Udemy, that is for the old version, right? So you are already joined in the current batch, right? Live. So I don't think so you required because live sessions you are going to get with experts.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Fine, guys. Now, yeah.
Is this course for 7 days or 5 days a week, sir?
It will be 5 days. 5 days and Saturday will be the mock interview session.
Okay.
Saturday it will be mock interview. If somebody interested, they can join. If otherwise, the recorded session comes that you can go through. Otherwise, the classes will be Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:45. 8:30 to 9:45 class time.
Okay.
And we will be having complete practical. So every day it will be 1 hour 15 minutes means it is completely productive. We will cover very less theory part. As soon as we complete the definition, straight away we will enter into the application and execute practically one by one. Setups, configurations, transactions, testing, everything we'll do it directly. So it will be a full pack. If we say 1 hour 15 minutes, we have attended the class means that entire day you will have that hands-on work for the practice.
Is there any other timing is
No other
apart
timings.
from
No other timings.
Sir, one more question, sir. Sir, instance will be given only public instance or private and public both?
It will be public, refreshable. Every week it will be refreshed, every week or every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So fine guys, I given the detailed syllabus about our course and then detailed training procedure. Nothing but what are the timings, how we will execute first inventory module, then inventory assignment, then inventory FAQ, then procurement module, procurement assignment, procurement FAQ, then order management assignment, and order management FAQ. Once all the things are completed, then resume discussion, interview preparation, and everything I'll provide you straight away. If you are perfect up to date right from the first day, whatever we have discussed, straight away you can go for put 4 to 5 years of experience, because we'll go for in-depth of that level training, and you have to do only the practice and go ahead with that. Yeah.
Sir, I have a query.
Yeah.
So, it will be whole implementation
Yes, complete
training.
implementation. Complete
Okay.
implementation. But in the resume preparation, I'll explain you how the support project looks like, how we will get support tickets, different examples for the support. So once we learn the implementation, we can easily answer the supporting, and even we can
Okay.
work easily also. Complete documentation, implementation methodology, OEM methodology will be using, Oracle Unified methodology. There was old methodology, AAM, application implementation methodology. We'll be discussing differences between those and what information we'll write. So this is all we are going to talk.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So once again, I am telling to everybody, the instance will be refreshed every week or every 2 weeks. I'm telling in the demo itself. In the demo itself, I am telling once again, and it is recorded. Whatever the instance we are going to provide, it is going to be a refreshable instance. Every week it will be refreshed. And as soon as you get the new server, immediately you have to do all your setups again, once again. Once again, you have to do it. There is advantage, there is a disadvantage. The disadvantage is your 30 to 40 minutes time, valuable time needs to be spent whenever the server is changed. The advantage is because of this, you are going to be more perfect in the practical, and it will be easy for you to attend for the interviews. When the interviewer asks you, can you tell me what are the components you can see in supplier portal? Entire supplier portal page comes into your mind. That entire screen comes into your mind because you did at least 10 times. Your server got refreshed 10 times. Obviously, you will do that 10 times setups. The entire page comes into your mind. So indirectly, Oracle is making us perfect. We are not scientists. We are learners. We are students now. We are consultants now. We are not scientists in supply chain management. I felt many people that it's getting refreshed and I am not taking time. It is how much time? 40 minutes time. When you are expecting 40 lakhs package, can't you spend 40 minutes time? That we have to think ourselves. We have to ask question ourselves. We did some setups. Server got refreshed. Is there anything we wrong? Are we putting some raw material? No. Let's do again. It takes 30 to 40 minutes time. Let's do these setups. Because we are expecting 30 lakhs to 40 lakhs package, definitely we have to do. Okay. We have the private instance also, non-refreshable, as I said. So in the private instance, if something wrong from the finance point of view, HR point of view, or asset point of view, or approval point of view, if someone has done something wrong, then it affects to our practice also. Then I can't sit and do that digging, right? So it's very difficult for us. So that's why RTL will always provide refreshable instance. It's very clear. I'm putting it in the demo instance itself. Okay, fine. Guys, now I'm going ahead with the practical assignment. So before that, let me just go ahead with the application here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to show you what is Fusion applications. This is ERP software which we have. Okay. So whenever we are implementing this software for the client, as I said yesterday, ERP in the sense it's an built-in product. It's developed by Oracle. It's developed by Oracle. It has got all the features. But what client is required? So client wanted to have their own setups, their own business policies, their own business configurations. They wanted to have complete their business information. Okay. So that time what we have to do, we need to configure that. That's what actually the functional setups. Okay. So here we do. There will be two menus in Fusion applications. This is your Fusion applications ERP software. Okay. Right side, I can see user menu. Go to user menu, setup and maintenance. Here we are going to do the complete functional setups and we are going to maintain all our setups and configurations. 90% our work will be here only. This we call it as indirectly admin part. Admin means indirectly FSM, functional setup manager. FSM, functional setup manager. 90% our work will be here only. Just click on this setup and maintenance. Now we are entering into the admin part. This is what administration. Indirectly it is FSM, functional setup manager. I can see financials here, supply chain management, human capital management, CRM, other modules. Then where can I find our supply chain management, whatever the modules we have discussed? Okay. So here I can find order management, procurement, right? I can see order management module, indirectly sales module. I can see procurement module. It is to purchase the goods from the suppliers. Then where is inventory module? I can see this supply chain material management and procure product management. When you combine these two, it's indirectly inventory module. Indirectly inventory module. Okay. Inventory, order management, and procurement. When you combine all these three, this we are going to call it as supply chain management. We are going to call it as supply chain management. So supply chain management is a combination of three modules majorly: inventory module, procurement module, order management module. Obviously, it will have an integration with financials because when you purchase the materials, accounts will be generated that needs to be transferred to finance. Whenever you sell the material, accounts will be generated that you need to transfer to account receivables and general ledger. Definitely will have an integration with the financials. And costing is required as well as receipt accounting also is required. That's what we will be doing it from here. Okay. So this is the place where we are going to do all our setups and as well as the configurations. So whenever we log into the applications here, I can see right side user menu and go to setup and maintenance. This. Okay. Okay. We have done some setups. We have configured the product. Then how the client is going to use? What client will do? Client means client employees, client procurement, buyers, preparers, requesters. Order management means salespeople. Inventory means stockholders, stock receivers, or inventory managers. What they do, they log in and they try to perform the day-to-day transactions. For example, if you go for any supermarket, just now they received the stock. There will be one person in front of the computer. They'll be counting the items. Okay, this item, this much of quantity, and we received this item. Okay, let's keep this item in this location. Okay, what is that location name? He will be feeding all the data, right? That's what the transactions. Okay, so transactions will be done from the left side, navigator. So navigator menu is purely for the transactions. What is meant by transaction and what is meant by setup? So setup is nothing but it's a one-time configuration. You are going to configure, and once we do the setups, day to day employees are going to perform the transactions. Day to day, the employees are going to perform the transactions. When they are doing the transaction, as per your setup, they have to follow. As per your setup, they have to follow. For example, you given the requirement that from Hyderabad branch to material can be transferred to Bangalore, but not from Bangalore to Hyderabad. That's what setup you configured. You configure that security or setup, whatever you call. So you mentioned that materials can be moved from Hyderabad to Bangalore, not from Bangalore to Hyderabad. So when employee log in and try to perform the material from Bangalore to Hyderabad, it won't allow you. System will not allow you. It means you configure the product like that. Like this, hundreds of requirements will be configuring for every module. Every module we will be configuring that. So if you want to do that configuration, first you have to learn the module. You have to learn the module, what are the features are there, what are the setups are possible, what are the configurations we have to do, how to do that. That we have to learn setups and configurations. Then we have to test it. Testing is nothing but performing the transactions like this. Performing the transactions like this. Okay. And whenever we are going to configure this transactions here, we'll be performing as an employee. So employees only will do this, right? Transactions, day-to-day transactions will be done by the employees. Okay. So this is the application looks like. When it comes to the technical part, okay, technical people where they work, go to navigator, tools menu, reports and analytics. Most of the time, security console here, and then reports and analytics. Where is that? Here, reports and analytics. In this environment, technical people are going to build the reports, BI reports, OTBI analysis, they are going to do it. So we can see that another window has launched here, this technical point of view. Okay, so don't worry about technical point of view. We will be training you on the SQL. It's very simple, not much complex. Only thing is we need to put some more hours time. That's all. 5 to 6 hours of time. Okay, we have very good trainer for SQL. He will train you perfect and 5 hours. He will make you perfect on SQL and then building the reports. You can easily do that. Okay. So when it comes to the application point of view, this is the place where we are going to do the setups and perform the transactions over here. Okay. Now I'm going to take one assignment here. I'm going to take one assignment. I'm going to show you. So you joined in the company. Let's say you joined as a 4 years of experienced consultant. Okay. Now your manager has asked you how much experience you have in cloud supply chain management. I have 4 years. Okay. How many projects you did? I did 3 projects, 2 implementation and 1 support. Okay. Which modules you are flexible? I'm good at an inventory module. Oh, okay. You are good in inventory module. Okay. Can you create one item and, make some item quantity to 100? The task is very simple. Is asking create item and make item quantity as 100. That's what the task he has given. He has not given anything. He has not given any sequence of steps and all. You are expert, right? You are experienced consultant. Okay, just given this server access. He has given server access. He is asking, okay, so hire one employee, okay, and that employee should log in and he should create item and then he should increase the item quantity as 100. Then you have to start thinking, okay, what are all the setups we have to do for this? Sequence of setups. If you are perfect in inventory module, practically and theoretically, then you can easily configure and go for explain. You can go for configure and explain. Because once you configure, definitely they'll ask you, can you explain how you have done it? Then we need an explanation, right? That is very important. Okay. That's why every time I used to tell to the students, like when you are preparing, 2 things you have to do, practical and theoretical. You might have sit number of hours, you did number of practice. But end of the day, when you are not able to explain what you did in a frequently in a proper flow, there is no use. You won't get offer, you won't get a job. So we need practical, equality theoretical also. When I say theoretical, the way of explanation should be confident and it should be in the sequence. Maybe in the initial stage you will get confused, but you do it number of times. One fine day you will get an flow. But the moment when you get a flow with practice, then you received offer letter. It's as simple as. Okay. If anyone is missing, then it is a problem. Practical is missing problem. Theory is missing is problem. If you missed practical, you can't speak confidently in the interview. Right. Okay. So right now I'm going to do this assignment. Okay. So now client is asking, okay, create new item and make the item quantity as 100. So now client want to log in and perform these things here. So what I have to do is first, I have to create an employee first. I have to create an employee. For this employee, we have to go for create an user account because the employee should log in. Then I wanted to give the permission for employee for creation of item. We have to provide the security saying that, yes, Mr. Let's say employee name, I'm going to put it as Sachin. Employee name as Sachin. So I want to give the permission to Sachin saying that he can create item. So permission is nothing but you have to provide the security and roles. Okay. Then after that creation, you have to provide to increase the item quantity, nothing but item transaction. So that role and data access we have to provide, nothing but a security. And then we have to go for login and then create item and then perform item transaction. Then you want to increase the quantity, right? Increase means receipt. Only two things, receive or issue. Receipt means quantity will be increased. You received the goods into your warehouse. Issue means you issued the material outside. So definitely there will be a decrease. Okay, right now I wanted to have increment here. I wanted to have the increment over here it is. So this is a sequence of steps should come into our mind. Whenever there is an assignment, we should get a sequence of steps should come to our mind. That's what our expectation here. Okay, so let me perform the first setup. Create an employee and user account. Okay, log into the applications here. Go to user menu, setup and maintenance. Setup and maintenance. Now there is a task here, manage users. Manage users. Search for the task. I'm hiring employee and create user account. Click on this. I'm going to hire an employee. Sachin Tendulkar. I'm writing the employee name as Sachin Tendulkar. Title, Mr. and email ID, Sachin @ of this. And what is the username you want to provide? Sachin. That's the name of the user. This is employee name. This is employee full name and email ID. If you want to configure phone number, fax and hiring date that you can configure. Then I'm mentioning that here user account. So which username you want to give? You can give a valid username. If already user account is there, you can link existing user. That's okay. We are creating new one, Sachin. And employment information. Okay, which company is working? Is the employee of our company. Okay, what is your company name? Legal employer is nothing but a company. So right now I'm using US1 legal entity. But when you are working in the real time as per our discussion, right? So we will ask our client, Birla Sun Life Insurance. For example, Birla Sun Life Insurance is your client. I'll ask our company, do you have one company or multiple companies? Do you have business in one country or multiple countries? Do you have business in one branch or multiple branches? And we have to gather all this information and we have to configure. That's what actually the implementation starts, organization hierarchy. We'll discuss that when we start the training. Right now it's an assignment, right? So I'm selecting existing company called US1 legal entity, existing branch called US1 business unit. Okay, so now Sachin is working for the company called US1 legal entity for the business unit called US1 business. Okay, I'm not configuring what is exact Sachin job, under which grade is working, for which department, who is the manager. We'll see this manager later. In the approvals will come up to know that. Okay. So now first task is completed successfully. I hired employee successfully, and then I also configured the user account successfully for this employee. First task done. Perfect. So we created employee and then user account. Then what is second one? Now we have to give the permission to create an item. Now Sachin wants to create an item. First, Sachin required the permission. He must be in the list of people who will create the items. Okay. So whenever you want to give the permission for creating an item, there is an important setup called item classes. Go to product management, nothing but inventory module. Go to product management, nothing but inventory module. Okay. So here item class. What is mean by item class? If you want to give the access of item creation to anybody, first you have to configure that employee name in this list. So item class has got a lot of other setups, but one of the major one is a security. Who can create the item? Who cannot create an item? Okay. So what I'm trying to do is I'm creating a new item class. Okay. I'm creating new item class. Birla item class. Birla item class. Save and add details. So in item class, a lot of other setups will do. At this point of time, I'm just putting the security setup. So what security you are providing? I'm mentioning that Sachin is going to create an item. Fine. Just give the Sachin name here. You want to give only for Sachin or group of people? Only for Sachin. Group of people means you can create a group and attach. So select the person. Just now we created, right, Sachin? Yes, now we got it. And now the system is asking, I have 10 organizations. For which organizations you want to give the permission? Organization is nothing but as simple as godowns. As simple as godowns. Sachin is working for Hyderabad godown. So he can create item only for that inventory, not for other inventories. So you have to mention for which inventory he can go for create item. I want to give the permission for two inventories. One is 000 master inventory. What permission you want to give? Action, create, update, delete. Yes, I want to give all the access. Create item. Control A, press OK. Create item, update item, delete item, set the attributes, all the permissions I'm going to give. Fine. Save. I given for one inventory. I wanted to give for one more inventory also. I wanted to give for one more inventory also. Okay. Again, add the rest. Person. Sachin. Now Sachin can create. Now Sachin can create another inventory, items in another inventory called 001 also. Okay. Scroll down. Again, actions. Actions. Click search button. Control A. All the access I'm giving. Now Sachin can create items successfully in two inventories. One is in 001, another one is in 00. Okay. So a lot of other setups are there, but we don't need to worry about those things, just security. Those all are, we'll be discussing in our training. Right now, I given the permission to Sachin saying that, okay, go ahead with creating the items in 001 and 00. That's what we have done. So second setup done successfully. Now we have to give the permission, means nothing but a roles, saying that Sachin can log in, select the item and perform the transaction. Now Sachin required two roles. One is for creating the item, another one is for receiving the item. Nothing but a quantity increase. Two roles are required. One is for creating item, another one is to perform the transaction. Okay. Go to navigator. Already we created employee, right? Sachin, tools menu, security console. Go to security console. Security console is the environment where we are going to assign the roles to the users. Roles is nothing but a permission. What is your username? Sachin. This is the Gmail ID. And Sachin is one of the employee, and this is the name, employee number, which branch is working, other details. Let's assign the access to this. Go to add role. When we are working with Fusion applications, every module there will be a 5 to 6 roles. Inventory module, 6 roles. Procurement module, 6. Order management module, 6. This all 6 roles we should be very clear. Detailed information is required because when we are working in the project, these 6 roles only we will be using. We have to customize. We have to copy. If required, we have to create new roles also. That's our job. Okay. So whatever the roles you have in the inventory model, it should be very clear. Okay. Right now, I want to create the permission for create an item. So product manager, product manager. Product manager is the role that we have to provide. Next. Another one is inventory manager. Inventory manager is the another role. Two roles we have provided. Product manager and inventory manager. And of course, one basic role we can provide. Mr. Sachin is one of the employee. So employee is the basic role. The employee role is for having standard self-information, employee self-service. But it's not actually related for inventory. It's related for basic self-employment, ESS, employee self-service. So we have provided. Okay. So now Sachin can log into Fusion applications. The moment when Sachin login, he is one of the employee. He can update self-information. And he got access to product manager, so he can create items. He got the access to inventory manager, so he can perform the inventory transactions. Okay. Now here, when you try to perform the transactions, for which inventory you want to provide the access? Data access we have to provide. Right now we given the application access. What is mean by application access? What is mean by data access? Very simple. Application access means when you log in, you can open the page, but you can't find the data like this. Empty, zero records. When you log into the application and click search button, you are not getting the data means you don't have the data access. You don't have the data access. If you click search button, you are getting empty. If you click search button, you are getting empty, you are not getting data means you don't have the permission for data. Okay. So two things we have to provide. One is application access. That's nothing but a role we given successfully. Now Sachin can log in and open the inventory form and open the item form. Fine. But Sachin should create the records, right? Sachin should do some transactions, right? He need the access to data. That's what we have to provide. Second step, I'm going to provide the data access. Go to setup and maintenance. I think we reset the password. I forgot. Let me do that again. I don't know whether I reset or not. Let me reset. Yeah. So I have reset the password successfully. Go to setup and maintenance. We have to provide the data access to Sachin. My client is telling only give the access to 001 inventory. Okay. Manage data access. Almost this task names also see very similar. Data access. Manage data access for user. To whom you want to give the data access? Sachin. Okay. What is the role name? Inventory. Which organization you want to give the permission? 00. That's it. You want to give the permission for one more inventory? Okay. Add row. Sachin. Inventory. Inventory organization. 00. Save on. Oh, sorry. 001 is already there, right? 2. Second inventory. So I given the permission for multiple inventories. Like this we have to provide. Once you provide the data access, we need to run one program which is going to synchronize the information. Go to initial users. We have to run this process. Okay. So that what happens, system will go for synchronize this information. Okay. Now we have configured this application successfully to Mr. Sachin. Okay. Now Sachin is going to log in. Sign out. What is the username here? Sachin. Password. Whatever we have configured. Go to navigator. Now Sachin can't do the setups because I have not given the permission to perform other setups here. So I given only for create item. Go to product management, product information management. Product means item creation here. It's taking time. Generally, it won't be this much slow. Go to task list here. Create item. Now Sachin is going to create an item here. Select inventory and whatever the item class, Birla item class is going to create an item. So let's say creating the item called Birla sunglasses. I'm just creating sample item. Item is active. Lot of properties are there here. I'm just filling up the mandatory properties. Every property is important. Unit of measurement. I'm going to say that these items will be counted each item will be counted. I'm going to configure this item as inventory item. Go to inventory tab, making it as inventory item. Okay. And go to order management. I'm going to make this item is also sales item. I can sell this item to customers. Okay. And I'm going to save it. Item is created successfully. So while creating item, all these options are very, very, very important. We'll be discussing when we are doing regular classes. Right now, as it is a simple assignment, I'm just showing you. Now go to associations. I'm just telling to the system saying that this item can be accessible from another inventory here. I'm assigning this item to the 001 inventory. So this item can be accessible from the inventory called 001 successfully we have done. This is how we will create item and then how to assign the items to the inventories. First task done successfully. We are able to create an item. Now now the manager asked us, right now item quantity is 0, make it 100. Okay. How to verify the item quantity? Go to supply chain execution, inventory management. If I go to inventory management here, inventory management, go to task, manage item quantities. Go to manage item quantities and what is your inventory? 001. You got two permissions, right? See, we given data access for two inventories. Right now we are working for 001. Okay. And manage item quantities and search for the item. What is your item name? This. If I click search button, it's telling me that you don't have any quantity. Item is there, but quantity is 0 because no transactions so far. Let me perform the transaction. I'm going to perform miscellaneous transaction. Different transactions are there. We have to do all this. I'm performing miscellaneous receipt. Miscellaneous receipt. So that what happened, quantity will be increased. I'm just going to put the material account also here. Choose your item name. Okay. Choose sub-inventory name. I'm receiving this item into storeroom. I'm receiving this item into storeroom. How much quantity? 100. Submit. So like this, we'll be performing the transactions. Now I want to test the quantity. Manage item quantities. So transactions will be performed by the client. This work is day-to-day activities by the client. Client will be doing this work. But this item creation, organization creation, sub-inventory creations, setting up the controls, setting up the roles, setting up the security, it's our job. As a software engineer, we are supposed to configure. So client, what he will do? Client means client employee. Now Mr. Sachin is a client. Sachin is a user, end user. So what Sachin will do, he will log in and try to do these actions. Whenever he try to create item, system should allow him. That we have to provide the permission. Just now we have discussed how to do. When Sachin I try to perform the transactions, system should restrict. Okay, you have to do transaction only for 001, not for 002. I given the permission for both, but it depends on the requirement. We need to configure. That's we did successfully here. So that's how we are going to have it. Yeah. So this is what the task we have done successfully and assignment. So like this, I have done only few setups. I think around 5 to 6 setups we have done, not more than that. Every module, there will be hundreds of setups we have to do that. We have to learn what are the sequence of setups. Learning the setup is not a problem. You want to create item, okay, go there and create item. But what are the dependencies? If I want to create item first, I need to have a access item class. Then I need to have the role. Okay. Then I need to have the data access. Then I have to log in and then I have to perform the activity. So this dependency, we call it as a hierarchy. We call it as an hierarchy. That is important. That is required. Yeah. Tell me, any doubts here, please? This is what actually the work. If you are able to understand last 30, 40 minutes, whatever we are discussed, then we can do.
Sir, if there is an existing user, so will they be providing you the password for to go and check, or is that we'll be resetting the password of the existing user?
Our existing users, as we are doing training in our things, we will see. But in the real time, everything we have to configure new one, like how I did for Sachin.
Okay, so we'll be creating a new password itself for that
Yes,
user,
yes,
and then we'll be testing.
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hi, Chennai. So here we are doing some accounting operating unit setup and we need to create it, right? And accounting is
Yes,
also we need to do that, right?
yes,
So,
accounting
got it.
also. Yes.
So these
That,
are all the prerequisites before we need to do them.
yeah, we have to do that. Receipt accounting and all we have to do.
So this is the initial setup, right? So we need to do that. I mean, before creating the item as well,
Yes,
and
yes.
which are all
Before
operating.
before we creating an item, we need to do the complete enterprise structure. As it is a demo assignment, I did directly with the existing business unit. But whenever we are doing, we will be discussing the ledger setup, accounting setup, and all.
It will be, I mean, it will be create cover, right? I mean, upcoming classes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Regular classes we'll be doing right from the scratch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, what will be the timing of class regularly? So it will be 8:30 to 10,
8:30 to 9:15. 1
9:30.
hour. Yeah. 1 hour. 1 hour 15 minutes. Yeah.
Sir, I have one more
No,
doubt.
sorry, not 9:15. I'm sorry, 9:45. Sorry. 1 hour 15 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Whatever be the job, the project duration, will be the project for 6 months, 10 months?
Oh,
How it
1
will
year.
be?
1 year generally any project, cloud project implementation, minimum 1 year.
But EBS takes more, no?
Yes, yes, definitely. EBS takes more, depends. Now in cloud SaaS model 1 year. Maybe if the clients are coming for the PaaS model, definitely it will be more years. Depends on the number of legal entities, number of business units, the volume of items, volume of suppliers, customers, the different business rule setups. The time will be there.
Okay.
If clients are required some custom modules, they have to go for platform as a service. They have to take the dedicated server. That time it will be number of years.
Again, after 1 year, again we have to search another project like that, or
The
how it will
support will
be.
be there, right? So
Mm-hmm.
implementation, customization, support, enhancements, it will be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to know that. So the periods also we need to open here and then.
Yes. Periods we have to open and perform the transactions. Inventory periods, procurement periods, payables. We'll be seeing
Similar
that
like
also.
auto only. So the periods we need to manually open again.
Yes. Annually we have to open. Yes. Okay, fine, guys. Let's go ahead. Tomorrow we are going to perform one more transaction. So tomorrow we will be discussing more about the second assignment practically, and then we'll talk about the Redwood topics. What are the Redwood topics and what are the artificial intelligence topics we'll be discussing? Here it is. Okay, so that we will be having. As I said once again, the course duration will be 2.5 months to 3 months max, and we will give you the server access for 9 months for practice. Okay, thank you. Let's see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Chandra Sudhir here.